Hello YouTube and welcome back to the very first Wuthering Waves story video slash playthrough, I guess, that you will be seeing on this Antventures channel. Now, the Wuthering Waves story is one that I actually have been following along with, but all of the quests I've mainly just been doing in my own time. But some of you guys have requested that, you want to see my reaction and my playthrough for the different main quests, at least on this Antventures channel. So I figured it doesn't hurt. I might as well just record these on stream as well and post my reaction for you guys to watch. So this is going to be the Renacida Act 6 quest, which is Flames of the Heart, or I also believe it is called the 2.4 quest part 2. Now, if you're wondering where part 1 went, I actually started it in the farming video for Cardathia because, had to start the quest in order to actually get to, the Septimont. But because I already started it in like a previous video and I didn't want to record another playthrough where I was missing the intro, I figured we would just start fresh here. So this is going to be my full and unfiltered raw experience playthrough of the new main story quest. So if you do enjoy the content, if you want to see more of my playthroughs, of course, like, comment, subscribe. You can join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/AntonyChen. But without further ado, this is Flames of the Heart, and please do enjoy. Okay, if you are not caught up on the first half of the 2.4 main quest, essentially, how can I summarize this in 3 sentences? Rover comes to Septimont. Lupa is really cool. Cardathia is fighting things. I don't know. You should probably watch like another video if you haven't seen it already. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Yep, you're all caught up now. God, the one thing I hated about the last quest, though, was the fact that they made me use a trial rover. That build was so bad.
Not the kind of echo too warm to crowds. The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming. But she is still an echo and can't talk.
Oh, is this a How to Train Your Dragon moment? Oh.
These sounds.
Oh. Goodbye.
What is it?
They're running on the air, bro.
I only heard strange sounds. Tell me, what direction did the lioness just look toward?
The Veil of Glory. It's where all heroes, blessed by the glory
The Veil of
in
Glory.
iron and fire, find their rest. But on the long path of hunting, many died with their bodies missing. Only their weapons returned. Arsinosis' frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle. The battered weapons still carry the will of their former masters, whispering the deeds left undone. To touch such weapons is a rite of great importance for those who claim glory in the great Aegon and receive the lioness's blessing. Hearing the voices of our ancestors by Arsinosis' side is a great source of strength for Septimontians.
Septimontians. Damn, that thing sounded like plastic.
Before meeting Buling, when I touched the echo in that village, I felt a layered, indistinct frequency. It was like what Abby described on our journey to Septimont, but the source eluded me at the time. But now, I found it. The source of that power lies in the Veil of Glory. The closer the lioness gets to it, the clearer it becomes.
She waits for us there. Shall we go together? I'm not sure if Septimontian rituals will interest you, but you might uncover something useful, no?
All right, I'm happy to go with my fellow warrior.
Perfect. Let's head out.
Oh.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a dizzy
She's
spell.
getting possessed.
Overexcitement.
She's
after
getting
the war.
possessed.
Or something.
By
Anyway,
the spirit.
It's no matter. Let's continue.
Of the girl with blue hair. I kind of forgot her name. Started with an M. All right, here we go. 200 meters here.
Strange. Why
Oh.
are so many appearing all at once?
What? I have to use a trial Ain't no way,
I shall
right?
have no one tarnishing victory's honor.
Bro, you know how long I spent grinding for my Lupa's Echoes for S6? And once we get into the story, they make me use what the hell this build is? Are you kidding me? Why?
Loading.
They let me use all my other characters too. Bro. Oh my god. I don't even know how do I even use this Lupa? Oh my god, this hurts, bro. This hurts.
I thought
Yeah, give me my Lupa
discords
back.
didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
These tacit discords didn't gather from the surroundings. It's more like they spawned from thin air.
Maybe they're also echoes of the past. Oh. Cinematic cutscene. Her, yes.
From my homeland.
Oh. Oh. That doesn't look too good.
That girl just now, that was Mia.
It's very interesting, like the overlaps between like the two different parallel timelines. First it was Rover and Cardathia, Lupa and Mia.
The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap. Whatever lies ahead must
Okay, I
be
just
the
said
key
that,
to
but
all
sure.
this. I need to rethink everything. Septimont, Lupa, Cardathia, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it. Cardathia arrived in Septimont alone, not waiting for me or attempting contact. Something must have happened to prevent her. If something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus, it could have only been the Threnodian, which should be dead. But Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Threnodian was never able to establish influence here. Maybe it's not that simple. The Threnodian controls the mind of its followers through their faith. Mia is a Ragunasi, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep. If the Veil of Glory is an important rite for champions, perhaps Mia went there. And it was there she vanished. Her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the arena were signs of the Threnodian's corruption. Frolova once said, "The closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale." In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago, it was Mia. Now I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout this journey. If the Mia I see is under the Threnodian's control, does that mean securing the protagonist role is key to its plan? When I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Cardathia's frequency on her. Later, I also felt the Threnodian's presence.
Definitely why Frolova said it would be Lupa to trigger the Dark Tide, right?
Did they cross paths? If Cardathia is part of this story, the likelihood is high. Could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or is she lying and already under the Threnodians' influence? Was Frolova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the Dark Tide? Or is she just another one of its victims?
Hey! Is something wrong? Is there something you need? Or something you want to say?
Oh, wait. Trust her, speak your mind. Doubt her, tell her nothing. Anything for you, my queen. Okay, we don't say anything. I did a...
I'm sorry. I don't recall crossing paths with Cartothea, but you could be right. I may have, and just forgotten about it. These past days, there have been moments when...
Female rover voice
I
actor
feel
charges
lost.
1,000 USD per line.
Forgetting what I was doing a heartbeat ago. I don't know if it's the Threnodians' work, but if something is wrong...
They gotta cut corners
it's
somewhere.
trying to twist my mind. You'd make the right call, wouldn't you, my fellow warrior?
Oh, of course. Anything for you, my queen.
You'd protect my honor and my dignity.
Sasage yo.
There's more at stake than that, Lupa.
Minus 1K.
I've heard the Septimont saying, all for glory, fear no death. But sometimes, living takes more courage than dying.
Minus 2K.
Well then, that'll do just fine. I trust you, warrior. Just as you trust me.
It doesn't matter if the story's end is already written or yet to unfold. I'll trust my own judgment to guide it where it must go.
Minus 4K. All right, let's get down there. What will we find? Oh, no, stop taking my Lupa from me. Oh my God. Dude, this is so lame.
Time to fight. Glory is upon us.
Okay, really? You make me use that Lupa just for like a 5-second fight? Do you think if I swap her into like... Actually, no, they're probably just replacing any Lupa I have on my team, right? Bro, that's so stupid. All right, fine.
Those
Can't take 2 of my
blades,
characters.
Spears and halberd embedded in the stone.
Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brush against the rusted steel. A deep, solemn voice hums from the spear's shaft. Through endless battles and the surging dark tide, kin and warmth were lost, and all softness and love faded away. All that remained in his eyes was the sight of white flowers blooming across barren fields. How fragile, how beautiful. He sighed as his skull was crushed under the tacit discord's weight. Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brush against the rusted steel. A quiet, sorrowful voice hums from the halberd's axe. No one knew why she sought the battlefield, only to escape another. She shed her gold, tore away the honor binding her, and turned her back on the proud house that shackled her, rejecting the eyes that followed her. This silence is my victory, she laughed, charging into the dark tide. Ugh. Oh. Ancient sword here. I like that glitter that she uses on the under eyes. Who did this blade belong to?
This is Hercules' sword. You remember the waters of the upper city, right? You were looking for Cartothea. Hercules was the one that the statue was based on.
Sounds familiar.
Ages ago, the dark tide bore down on Reganese. And Septimont didn't escape. Hercules was the son of the Ephor back then, and he led our warriors to face the Tacit Discords. He died in that cursed tide, his strength worn down to nothing. His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back. In this land, intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes, so she holds sway over their weapons.
Damn, she
Back
tall as
then,
hell.
This sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption. But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing.
Down?
It's coming from underground. Is it inside the mountain itself?
The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator. Just like Raguna, Septimont has its own Genesis Nexus. That's why it seeks
Oh.
power. Needs pain.
Hey, yo. Really? All that for 3 dragons? Come on! Alright, I'm using Cardia.
Every time there's an overlap like this, the tidal blight appears as well as Tacit Discords.
Ow! Thank God she's busted. Alright, this sword is definitely corrupted though. Something's off with this, huh?
The tidal blight. It's an outgrowth of the dark tide itself. Why is it suddenly appearing like this?
We'll clear it out first, then check if that sword is the source.
Alright, gather recollection of the heroes. Boom. Yeah. Nice. What do you mean Cardia? She's right here. Ooh, secret tunnel.
What's that sound? Come, we should check it out.
Oh, isn't this the same kind of symbol that Yuno has? Like the moon? Could be related to something like with the seer. Ooh. Oh, damn. Flashbang.
Lupa? This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here. Let's go.
Uh-oh. She's gonna shift soon. I feel it. Oh my god, stop giving me the trial,
There's no
Lupa.
mistaking it now. It's Imperator's frequency.
Oh? Oh, she's going sicko mode. Oh. Right.
Thou carry the scent of Cardathea.
God damn.
Not just knowledge, you've stolen the Sentinel's access too! Lupa's role in this story is it's yours!
D1 sniffer. That's crazy. Oh, she knocked her out of her body.
Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Threnodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Tell me what I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required. I believe in you, warrior.
Okay.
To lose our strength is the deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure. Did Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Today as yesterday, we weave time beneath the tide. Swim, swim, wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction, on the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
O righteous one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter. The quill will form. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
A wrong note in the shifting score. O golden star full of mercy,
It's like Mario.
pray tell me, as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page. Right. For the nobility you seek. For it all.
Shee! All right. She jumped in the book. Now what? She's back here.
A dream? No. It couldn't. It's no dream. I'm not alone. The warrior put the hope of change in my hands. This feels good. Not standing there alone on the champion's stage. The warrior hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Cartothea. I can't be in the real world. This is a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories. The story of the Great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before Cartothea came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count. The dark tide consumes Septimont, and that monstrous, half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxidus' plan? To feed it with Septimont's ruins? A script. Yes, this Sonoro is like a book of plays. Each world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next. After Cartothea's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the dark tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived. Cartothea saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory. The warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off. But that's not even its full form. I once searched for its true form with Cartothea. I remember now. What we seek lies in the lower city's waters. I won't let your trust be misplaced.
So she's kind of like a regressor in a way, right? Except she doesn't remember her previous cycles. But this time, because we struck a blow against the Threnodian, we're giving Lupa a chance, right? To go and actually like change the ending of how the story's supposed to be. All right, but looks like we're looking for the main body, right? And it's gonna be underground here, which makes sense because that's like kind of where we saw Cartothea going to as well.
In a past story, I came here with Cartothea.
What, Lupa can just walk on the water? My Lupa can't do that.
Look at you. You can't go on much longer.
I feared as much. Then this is where we stop. Strange. I remember everything about Septimont, but I can't remember. I can't even remember my name.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable. Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
Too bad I won't last long enough to see that happen. I'm sorry, Gardathia. You saved me. But I can't help you in return.
So this must have been like the previous cycle then that she was talking about.
When I was a child, long ago, I heard tales of Septimont. A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly, appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt. Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell.
That's right. My city is beautiful. When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags and wind chimes, time seemed to slow.
The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Renacita weep and bleed. I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows.
Septimont, can I leave it to you?
No.
Oh.
You said it yourself. This is your city. Some things only you can do. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power. But I wasn't the only one. Many vessels before me failed.
You mean...
There is still much I don't know. I'll keep searching. But no matter what, you have a certain specialness. Once I sought to end it all. Someone stopped me. Even a life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it. I returned to the world thanks to a certain person's help. I believe she will come here and reshape this twisted story.
Oh, must be quite the person, eh? I wish I could meet her and see how she does it.
Then you will see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimont before I came. Broken, yet determined to leave, to find help for the city. Jump to a new story, and bring my message to that person.
All right, Garzathia. I'll try my best. First, tell me, what is that person's name?
She said XX Rorant, by the way. And after this
Close to that abnormal frequency.
must be the cutscene we saw with Cardathea or Fleur-Elise at the end of the first half of the quest.
In the submerged aqueducts.
All right, we must be close then. And thankfully, Lupa is not dying this time. Can wolves swim?
The submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the silver records. There used to be an underground waterway leading to the plains. But now, with the old district completely flooded, we can only access it if we drain the water first.
Oh boy.
After my role was erased, Cardathea must have found the half-human, half-sea creature, and the Fraxidus. Like the warrior, she chose to remain on the closing of that page, to give new stories a fighting chance. That's why I only regained my name after I met the warrior. During our journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monsters doing. It tried to use Mia to steal my role again, to corrupt Septimons once more. Only I can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake. What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago? After everything you went through, what did the city of Septimon mean to you?
So,
I remember the entrance to the underground waterway is in the old district's bell tower. Of course. The upkeep of these waters always falls under the Silver's jurisdiction. Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory. In Septimontian tradition, when it bears its blade and watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and passages open. Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the remaining ones. It's worth a try.
So in this book of stories, with all of them overlapping,
it has even fused into the joints. I'll need to clear this if I want to get it moving. To protect these waters, the stewards must have set up a platform with gladiator spears nearby. I'll activate the patrol unit, then grab a spear from the platform to clear out this blight.
yeah, so in this book with all the stories overlapping, what is like truly reality then? When does it become, you know, permanent? Because in the previous ones, like all of the Threnodian and the Dark Tide seemingly have, you know, won, right? So how many times are we gonna do this? All right, let's see. We gotta drain this water first, though. Okay, activate the patrol unit. Let's do this here. Pause greet you, Lupa from House Silva. Retreating gladiator spear. Oh. Damn, this thing big as hell. Oh. I mean, that worked. Oh. Oh, he mad. Wait, this is like actually
Can't just
AOT.
clear the head. To get it to lift its sword and open the gates, I need to clear the arms too.
Dude, I don't want to use this trial, Lupa. Give me my own.
With me!
Oh my god.
I smell fear. Into the spotlight!
Oh. Oh, there's more.
The fight is on!
Yeah, it's like actually the walls. The 3 walls.
Together we howl!
Oh, bruh. Really?
With me! Here. I'll end
Oh my god. Her attacks, bro.
Start! Glory is upon us!
Please tell me this actually does damage.
Face me, coward!
Alright, nice. Second spear obtained. God damn, bro. She's a sniper with these. That's crazy. Oh. Rip. That's gonna clear the waterway.
Need to check for more patrol units nearby.
Alright. Activate this one. This is the 3rd one, right? I think this should be it. Just need to clear one more. Although I don't know if this is gonna drain everything here. Oh, what the what? It just what? What? Wait, that thing just what was that? It just came out of nowhere, dude.
I hit.
Oh my lord. Bro, this guy really does not want the water drained. I mean, I can understand why, but bro, if I had my S6 Lupa, it would be over. Okay, man. Why do I have to 1v1 the most freaking annoying enemy in this game?
Glory is upon us!
This Lupa doesn't even crit.
The fight is on!
Oh my god. My Lupa would have done 400k right there.
Into the spotlight!
Okay, bro. Okay, thank you. This is actually the freaking worst loop I've ever seen. Alright, 3rd spear here. Let's see it. Sayayo. Sayayo. Oh my god. Wait, that actually did something. That's crazy. Water does not work like that, but okay.
The water is drained. Time to head to the bell tower. That monster is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts.
Damn, so this is what it looks like. It looks pretty good for being submerged for like 500 years or something. No water damage. Is this the entrance? Bell tower. Oh my god. I swear to god, if they make me fight the final battle with this trial Lupa, I'm submitting a ticket, a complaint ticket. Whale moment? Hey, I paid for my S6 Lupa. I want to use her.
Standing between me and the heart of the aqueducts. It won't open. I'll have to find another route.
Another route, you say?
The copper mirror is calling.
The
warrior
copper
used it to
mirror.
see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
Do I have to equip it? Oh, thank god. Oh!
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership.
Mr. Glenn Powell.
I know. Septimont's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see to that.
Oops.
A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected. With someone as clever and calculated as you at the helm, The House of Silver need not fear for its survival.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimont. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make the right choices. We'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
Dead woman? Ah, you mean Mia?
So that's where she went.
Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within these underground aqueducts.
Oh.
Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. The Fraxidus's experiments here will continue for some time. In the meantime, covering up this little laboratory's existence will require your assistance, madam.
The heart? That weakling's resonance abilities were meager at best. Her performance in the arena was nothing special.
Damn.
If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You're absolutely right. The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest. Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin, and I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
Okay. This guy's a sleaze.
So Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
Oh my god, at least give me like another character, man.
Together we howl!
I did 12k? I'm not missing any chests or anything too, right? Oh my god. Of course. Okay, I mean, that kind of did some damage.
Let's start! Into the spotlight!
I hear
Oh my
cowering.
I'll end you!
What?
Let's move.
Oh, bruh.
With me to victory!
Oh, thank god she crit, though. Will this actually do damage? Not quite.
I smell fear.
Damn, Lupa's attacks really are very sick, though.
With me!
Almost a little too sick. You can't really tell what's happening like half the time on screen when you're attacking.
This place has the Fraxidus written all over it.
It's
Without the
laboratory.
Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared. The irony. A Septimontian aiding the enemy to build their den in the heart of our city. Even the impregnable Griffon's fortress crumbles from within.
Oh, Orlova.
I trust you've seen the experimental unit in the aqueducts. Well, what do you think?
If not for the sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
Ugh.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea. Her data has been invaluable. As the Threnodian's failed resonator, this specimen is in its own way remarkable. You know, it wasn't so long ago that the rover intervened and Cartathea broke free from that tower. I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodian's essence within Mia was reawakened with the tower's resurgence into our world.
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Yes. Septimont will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing idea. Before her death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself. I've already discussed terms with it and reached a modest agreement.
You spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened?
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger. I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought, to have the dark tides swallow Septimont whole. The Threnodian once sought to use Mia to find Septimont's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would control the champion's mind to infiltrate the city's upper echelons. Oh well, it all failed in the end. In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that girl chose death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her own blood. Fascinating.
Graphic.
Isn't it? Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference. The Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodian's designs in Raguna, but this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic. How beautifully tragic.
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo.
She said, I don't care, bro.
What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Oh, such an impatient reader, Frolova. This play is nothing more than an amplifier, designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality. All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. Once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont across Renacita. Really, compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is far more thrilling. Don't you agree?
And what if it fails?
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse fate. If this play proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
You know, if he was in present day in our world, he would definitely be a tech bro.
Disgusting.
An AI tech bro.
To
I can see
treat
it.
Septimont like a plaything. Unforgivable. What is so poetic or romantic about a story where someone is driven to death?
So funny that she runs faster.
I hear cowering prey.
Into the spotlight!
Oh my god. What is the crit rate on this Lupa? I thought it was like 70. She
That's some attack.
legitimately like has not crit
I smell fear.
at all. Please. Please. Thank you. Oh my god.
Glory is upon us! With me! To victory!
That Lupa is Chongli damage. This is less than Chongli, bro.
All or nothing! With me!
This is like my Chongli damage when I was like level 40. Okay, recollection of heroes. Here we go. All right. Suppose we're gonna bust this gate open here. It's two. Oh, what's over here? Oh, chest.
Pretty
Hell
good
yeah.
haul.
With that 20 astrite, that could be R5. Another yap session from Cristoforo. Oh, maybe not. Mia.
Still lingering, Mia.
Lady of the Sea.
A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago.
Where are you going?
To claim the title. Was that not your unfulfilled wish?
Ugh.
That was never mine. The arena. I don't need this victory.
But I do. Without a champion and the lion beast, I cannot touch the central hub left by Imperator. You, Cartathea, both my daughters, my very creations. Why this fruitless resistance? Has Septimont ever granted you kindness? They neither love you nor need you. Long have you been forgotten.
God damn, bro.
We were raised by them. You will never understand.
Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength. I know the heart of the Septimontians far better than you. Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself. You cannot admit that they used you, and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant.
No. Viburnum. My flowers.
Oh.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequence.
She just got erased. Oh. Where does she... hello? Lupa? Oh. She freaking fell down there.
Viburnum. The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont.
Alright, we are deep in the aqueducts now, though.
I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt. I try to live free, and I do most days. But still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me.
I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands? Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that anymore.
Ooh.
The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but she treats everyone the same. She didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, she chose to trust me. Cartothea spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here. And Mia, her resonance ability might be weak, but she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath. A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with or what it's been given. I've underestimated others, and I've underestimated myself too. But you, the arrogance, thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you!
Shee! Preach.
Beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city.
It's
Septimont.
highlighted.
Built by the hands of the people. Not the Sentinel and not the Trinodian. Where there's light, there's always shadow. But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow. Mia, Cartothea, they were born and raised on these islands. They are daughters of Brinacita. They belong to no gods but their own.
Ooh. Oh no. Gotcha, gamers. Biggest weakness. Reading. Oh my Jesus. Why is it so bright? Why is it so bright though? Oh.
Better to
There we
die
go.
than to be a puppet. Death does not scare me.
If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Damn, this really is like the final climactic flashback.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance.
I wish they just played the whole lines without splitting it up though.
In you. Warrior.
There's like this awkward 3-second pause. Still dope though. All right, let's do this. Please give me my own Lupa. Please don't make me use this level 80 trash echo set. Please. Oh wait. Is that Mia? Oh, it's Mia. Or not. Oh my god, that thing is so ugly.
I swear by the eternal sun, I will slay you!
What the hell is that? Oh my god, it's the freaking trial. Okay. Lady of the Sea.
Born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes and of the aged.
Yes, or far more, Lupa.
From past to present, nothing has changed.
Woo! Did that do 17k damage? Bro.
Mia chose her end with dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end.
Yes.
You will never understand what it takes to face the fear of death.
Oh, this music though.
Glory is upon us! The fight is on! Flee, Bill!
Dude, this freaking mid-air aerial combat is crazy. I'm sorry, Lupa just looks so cool, and I just see the attacks doing like 12k on like her largest attack too. With the no crits. Oh god, what's happening here? Hey, chill, chill. Oh my god, Osu. Woo!
Burn to dust with me to victory! Break darkness! Together we howl!
Oh my god, come on. You gotta be hitting those crits.
Into the spotlight!
Oh. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, that thing is so ugly.
Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word. Proud? Pitiful? Cry? Love?
Oh
Race
god
to the
damn.
To face death with the crown of glory! By my will! Let this light burn in all its fury! To me, there is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't well received.
Oh my god, Mr. Onigiri is back. Oh. Damn! He blocked that?
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
Oh dear madam. Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
Mupa.
Aww. That was a very heartwarming wrap up to the whole arc. Minus what happened to Mia, but I'm glad we set her free. At least I hope so.
It's real! Both of you are safe.
The Threnodian's frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa.
You found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, Gladiator's tale?
Oh. Abby?
Ah! Phew! Finally, I can stick my head out. Rover, are you okay?
She's gonna eat him.
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Wait, we're already in Septimon?
Look, she's eyeing him. Like a cat
I was just
with a
talking
bird.
to ya, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me. First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, Carthea? And a girl I don't know?
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a Tadar.
What happened while I was out?
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
Oh. Oh, we erased the Doomsday timeline. And we reached reunion. Reality. Okay. Here we go. So this is where it starts. With Mia all those years ago. And these are all of like the different alternate, well, I guess not alternate, but different paths that this story could have taken. And the one that we end up playing through and completing here is here, the Wolf's Companion, where we meet Lupa, fight side by side. We split off and Lupa takes control of the ending here to find the actual source and the body and defeat it. And we no longer have the Doomsday ending as reality, but this is the one, right? Now this is the reality that is like real now, like the reunion here. Okay. Oh, this is awkward. All right, Chongli it is. What do we have here?
When I sensed the Threnodian's power here in Septimont, I immediately set out to find its source. It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this Sonoro, which severed my contact with the outside world. I found Lupa in the city. She had lost her role. We traveled together for a time and discovered the architects of the destruction, the Fraxidus playwright Cristoforo and the Threnodian. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the Threnodian. It had inhabited Mia's remains and was hiding within an experimental unit. Unfortunately, I was unable to eliminate it entirely. It evaded me, slipping into hiding. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont, so I sought to offer you my aid. I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script. Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from me. With that, the Sonoro began to collapse. It was then that we finally met. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
Damn, so Cristoforo is kind of OP then.
Lupa and I formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. In this Sonoro, where stories manifest as reality, roles define the identities of those within it. To lose your role is to lose both your name and memory. In truth, Mia has long since passed and does not truly exist here. It was Lupa, not Mia, who won the 3-day Aegon. I suspect the stories created by the playwright cannot stray too far from their original frameworks. A limitation of his resonance ability.
Okay, so he's not like all
This is
powerful,
why he
but
erased Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities. This allowed Mia to summon the Dark Tide upon Septimont. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
tell me about the Threnodian in the central hub.
The central hub within the Veil of Glory was established by the Sentinel, and it appears no one had ever entered it before. Activating it requires 2 key conditions. Victory, which grants the blessing bestowed by the Lioness of Glory through the Sentinel's mandate, and a trace of the Sentinel's frequency. The Threnodian set its sights on Mia for this very reason, which, in turn, brought its attention to Lupa. I struck a significant blow to the Threnodian within the story, but because I failed to prevent the corruption of the central hub earlier, it endured, drawing strength from that source.
Throughout this journey, I often saw the figures of Lupa and Mia overlap.
It seems the Threnodian was attempting to replace Lupa, hoping to use her to corrupt the hub, siphon its power, and ultimately destroy Renacita. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous
Tell
One?
me about the other leaders.
Apart from the playwright, I also encountered 2 other Fraxidus leaders.
Oh,
One,
I thought
a
there would be
woman
more,
with a bandaged eye.
like new ones.
The other, a man with scars.
This is just for
across his
Lova and
face.
Scar, right?
Surely they must be Frolova and Scar. But how is Scar in Renacita?
Bro, Scar really makes a comeback after all of these updates being missing from the story. And he makes a literal less than 1 second cameo. That's crazy, dude.
Unfortunately, I never had the chance to confront either of them directly. I saw them only briefly before they disappeared. I'm not sure why they've gathered here in Septimont. We must prepare for whatever plans they have.
Well,
Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? The Threnodian's frequency has vanished from Septimont, but I fear this is far from over. There is something else. Perhaps due to the dark tide in the Sonoro, I can feel my balance shifting. The Threnodian's pull is growing stronger. Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of the Fraxidus' plan.
You need to head to the Black Shores, Cardathia. They've been dealing with the Threnodian for years. You should go there and run some tests. They'll know how to handle what's
Cardathia
coming.
recruited to the Black Shores.
Is that where you're from? If it's a place you
Rover's
trust,
assembling
then I will go.
the Avengers. Alright, and one more person to talk to here.
The event that brought forth the dark tide, it must have been my death. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. It's hard to remember everything. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the dark tide, unable to escape, until I met Cardathia. She saved me. But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Veil of Glory, where I finally saw the Threnodian's true form in the submerged aqueducts. It had taken control of Mia's corpse, and was using the Fraxidus' Sonoro to grow its power. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
Tell me about your death.
My death. Well, I'll start from the very beginning. My journey to win the championship. I had failed to expose the family's match fixing. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own, my memories became a blur. I was probably under some form of control. The last thing I clearly remember was standing in the central hub in the Veil of Glory, pressing my spear into something that resembled a control panel. Then the dark tide began to surge. In the end, all of Septimont was swallowed by it. I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between the reality I knew and the Sonoro world created by the Fraxidus began to blur. But in those 3 days of the story where Cardathia didn't rescue me, I would always die on the first day, helplessly watching as my home slowly crumbled to dust. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
Tell me about your journey with Cardathia.
Cardathia saved me. The me who had lost her role and her memories. We wandered the abandoned city of Septimon and pieced together that the Fraxidus and the Threnodian were the true architects of the chaos. Yet in the end, my role was claimed by the Threnodian, and my body disappeared before Cartathea's eyes. But before I was lost to oblivion, Cartathea gave me a sliver of her frequency. I think it was that frequency that unknowingly led to our paths crossing in the story.
Yeah, so that must be how Rover is able to sense like the presence of Cartathea on Lupa.
I'll hold many years ago.
Alright, last one.
Mia cast herself into the sea to escape the Threnodian's control. But Domina Julia recovered her broken body from the depths and handed it over to the Fraxidus. For years, they subjected her remains to twisted experiments until the Threnodian's essence, still lingering within her, finally awakened. The Threnodian took control of Mia's corpse, turning it into a half-human, half-sea creature monstrosity. It formed an alliance with the Fraxidus. The last trace of Mia's reverberation was forced to be part of it, tortured and ravaged. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. Oh, the script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now. It was a long story, but the ending turned out well. Though, thinking of Mia still upsets me. Her reverberations, trapped in that monstrous body. I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years.
When you defeated the Threnodian, you also set her free.
Yes, it was an honor to have that final battle with her. Thanks to you and Cartathea, I was able to rewrite the tragic ending of this story. Thank you, my fellow warrior, for believing in me.
There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in
there's
Septimon.
more.
I found something tied to you there.
The central hub. Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory, too.
Good. Let's set off together.
Central hub. Okay, this should be it, right? This is the last part. Oh god. Why is it always so bright in here?
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place. You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes? For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimon.
Oh?
The knowledge they would later forget.
It was a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it.
Huh?
But was the Threnodian not in here? When it was
seems
like possessing
it
Mia?
could. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction. You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimon. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning. I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the Fraxidus to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub, I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
Oh, maybe she'll answer me right here.
That direction. It leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there.
The blight cloud.
High tide comes.
The blight
Septimontians
cloud.
hunt and cull the
Hey,
spawning
yo.
discords.
Sorry, YouTube, you won't get it.
The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself. But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest. Lupa, will you be our tour guide?
All right.
Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Of course, it would be my honor. But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
Oh. But wait, there's more. Is this Mia?
Travel through a silver veil above the
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back.
shining path the stars reveal.
The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more. But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think, she would have wanted to rest here.
Griffin's call,
It's beautiful. Our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments. And all our hopes.
And there you have it. Quest complete. And I guess this is Mia's sword. Yeah, so I guess it will just be here from now on. Anyways, I think that was overall a pretty decent wrap up to this entire arc here. I think after you wrap your head around the whole multiple like diverging stories overlapping onto one another, I think at times it can be a little hard to, you know, follow along. But yeah, once you get that down, it gets a little more easy to process, and then you can kind of see like where the story goes from there. But I feel like there wasn't any super exceptional part where I was like, whoa, this is insane. At least in terms of like being unexpected. I feel like most things went pretty much as it should have been. Pretty much the only logical conclusion to how the story could have gone. But all I can say is, number one, this just proves it. Lupa's the GOAT. And number two, honestly, the music in this quest was pretty fantastic. A lot of emotional depth that really matched a lot of the scenes here. And that final scene with Lupa and Mia duking it out, sure, might have been a little bit of a power of friendship, but sometimes at the end of the day, that's what makes a good old story, isn't it? So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for making it to the end. Hopefully you have enjoyed my playthrough process of this. My experience isn't necessarily meant to be, you know, super in-depth analyzing the lore and the story of everything. I just want to take you guys through the experience, play it through with you guys. And, you know, if you would like to let me know your thoughts down below, any speculation, any comments, anything that you think would would be interesting, feel free to leave them. I always read the comments on videos like these, but I would love to hear your thoughts about this if there's anything else that I may have missed. But yeah, very, very satisfactory wrapping up
In my previous match,
this entire arc. Glad we played through it. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.